Hey, and welcome to another episode of the Cactus Atlas. Do you think it's possible to hike to the bottom of the Grand Canyon and all the way back up to the top in the course of a single day? Well, I was curious, and back in 2004, I gave it a whirl. This video is part of a series I've been doing of some resurrected footage from a trip I took in the American Southwest at that time. So if you're curious to see how that journey went, stick around and find out. Well, this is the beginning of the trail. Better watch your step here, man. Okay, so we started up there. Quite a view. So for anyone that's hiked into a canyon, as we already know from the few days ago, going down is a lot easier than coming back up. You get a good view from here. We're actually kind of scaling down the side of a canyon within a canyon. Once again, I started up there. I'm going to be down there in just a moment. It just drops off the face of the earth there. You really can't get as good of a view of the canyon from the rim. The experience really, I think you really need to come down into it. Even if you come this far, this isn't that far. But you really can't experience it in the same way as you can from on the inside, that's for sure. Here's another view for you to enjoy. There's the mules. We're gonna pass them. There they are. Okay, we're nearing the first stop. There's actually bathrooms down here. I see some mules. Ew. Yuck. They do have bathrooms here. What's he doing? Alright, we're leaving the second stop now. Heading down, or the first stop, which is Cedar Point. We're gonna hike down the side of this thing. You can see the trail. There's people there now. See, now you know what it feels like to be here. One other thing too I could say is that it does get a lot hotter the further you go down, despite what you might think. I can definitely tell the difference now. I mean, once we got to this point, I mean, even the landscape here changes to more of a desert-like area, and it'll get more so like that the further we go down. Well, we're even deeper in. This is what it looks like from the inside. Looking back up. Started about that height. Been walking for an hour, hour and a half now. All downhill. It's definitely pretty warm out here. Skeleton Point. I think this is about as far as my brother and my friend went last time. Well, we went around in the bend over here, sat in some shade.
I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go all the way today. There's our first really good view of the Colorado River. And right upstream, the target, Phantom Ranch. It's 11:30. So let's say I get down there. We'll see. I'm just gonna keep going until I feel like I shouldn't anymore. It doesn't look that far, but it's probably further than what you think. Okay, well, my newest concern is I have just a gallon plastic jug of water, like a gallon of milk, one of those things. It has a slow leak in it. On the side, it's dripping. I can actually feel the water dripping every couple seconds on my leg, which feels kind of good, but it's my drinking water. So I took Band-Aids and took 3 Band-Aids and tried to seal it up, but it's not working. So I'm gonna see how fast of a rate it's really draining, and if it's worrisome, then I might have to turn back for that reason, which would suck. But we'll see. Next shady spot I get, I'll stop and take a look. Well, apparently I'm only halfway down. It's all right. There's the furthest point I've ever come is right here. Never went further than this. So here's the historic moment. We're actually gonna try and do this whole thing all the way. Okay, we're pretty far down into the canyon now. You can't even see like beyond that. That's the beyond that rock. There's like another wall. You can't even see the rim. We're so far in. At least not the south rim. Woo! I solved the water problem too. The side that I had bandaged up, I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but I just turned it on its side so that side's up, so I don't feel it leaking anymore. So, problem solved, we're going all the way. That's cool, look at that. It's like an old time phone. It's connected to... I wonder if I can dial long distance. Call all my friends and say, hey, I'm near the bottom of the canyon here. We are. That's right over that ledge. I bet we could see the Colorado. It's the final moments. And then I gotta go all the way back up. We're talking about, like, I think total, probably a little over 7 miles to get to the very top where I started from. It's freaking crazy. I must be insane today. Well, there's the Colorado. You can actually hear it. Phantom Ranch. Alright, I gotta actually get a move on here because going up is gonna take a while. I'm gonna try to get back before dark. I don't know if that's gonna happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Only shitty thing is I didn't bring a flashlight. But under a clear sky at night, I would think this trail should be pretty easy to see, especially once your eyes get acclimated to the dark. Here we are, just walking down the trail. Am I worried? Just a little bit, not too much though. That's what makes it fun, is the worry. All right, we're getting way down in there now. I mean, this is getting insane. It's getting hotter too. Couldn't imagine it getting any hotter, but it is. It doesn't seem to get any closer. It's an illusion. At one point it looks like you're almost there. This probably is not the smartest thing I've ever done. That's gonna be me soon, I hope. Then I'll be on the north side. There's some rafters. Here's how you get on the bridge. There's a tunnel. I made it down to the bottom. I am at the bottom of the Grand Canyon. I'm about to cross through the tunnel, over the bridge. This is a personal goal of mine. Actually, half the goal was getting down here, the other half is getting back up, which is gonna be the same day. Ooh, this is awesome. You can actually feel the bridge bobbing up and down. Hey there, people. Some little rapids. This is the north side, this is the south side. I love rivers. Rivers, nice. Weathered by nature, the ruins remain to tell of man's presence here some 800 years ago. That's cool, Indian ruins. They must have had a chilled out life. Wow, check that out, man. It's amazing. This looks like it's its own canyon, but as you know, on the other side of that, there's tier upon tier of canyon, like walls to climb. I have to actually go over 7 miles from Phantom Ranch to where the bus is, all uphill non-stop. That's gonna be insane. Well, here we are at Phantom Ranch. It's a little oasis here. For those of you who always wanted to see what this was like, hey, that's a good idea. Hot and tired, nearly expired. Go down to the creek and get soaking wet. I'm gonna do that on the way out. Well, my time's expired here. I gotta head back up because it's gonna be dark before I get back up there probably now. But it's a little oasis down here. There's little cabins and man, I could stay down here forever. This is truly an oasis. This is beautiful. But like I said, I gotta head back. I got the entire uphill journey ahead of me. You'll be with me along for the ride. Don't worry about that. We're gonna say the journey's officially gonna begin when I come out the other side of that tunnel over there. That'll be the ascent. All right, we'll see if Eric and Mike were right. Or I guess more so I should say Mike from last year. They said this could not be done. I'm here to prove that wrong. I'm here to prove that dead wrong. Ye old river. Bye. Alright, now the journey truly begins. Those are the first steps of a 1,000-mile journey. You can tell I'm looking forward to this, but I gotta do it to prove a point. You guys see it? See where I'm at? There's no argument that I'm at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, right? I hope not. I'm gonna take these first few steps and then we're gonna cut it off. But I'll be visiting back with you guys periodically. 1. Oh my god, I'm so tired. 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, it's so hot. 5, 6, 7. Well, I'm out of the main gorge where Phantom Ranch was. Out on the little plain, you can kind of see. I got a long way to go. I'm not even halfway up yet. I haven't been filming much, to be honest, because this is tough. Like, I'm having a really difficult time with this. I found some shade here and I'm just chilling out. Kind of just been walking and finding pockets of shade and stopping. Every once in a while sitting down drinking water, but it's tough. Really tough. I'll make it, I hope. Yeah, I'll make it. Yeah. I've not had any shade for quite a while. You can see that plain. The trail's actually off that way, but same idea. Pretty much no shade for a long while. This is welcome. Look at that. I mean, it's not far, but I won't take shade for granted anymore. Well, that silence that I talked about in another tape is here again. I don't hear any voices. I don't hear anything. Dead silence. And I hear my heart pounding in my chest just from the exertion here. Now you'd think that would be the top, but guess what? That's not. I gotta go around that. The next part's I'm taking a break here in the shade because it's about to be all sun again. And the next part is the windy, all uphill, really steep, so. Okay, I'm officially at the halfway point. Actually I've gone more than halfway. I've gone 3.8 miles from Phantom Ranch. Got 3.5 miles left to go. Woohoo! Isn't that a daisy? So that means I've already gone 7.3 miles to get down there, plus 3.8, which would be 11.1 or something like that miles that I've gone for the day. It'll be like a 14 miler after it's all said and done, 7 of which are just straight up the hill. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be my last view of the Colorado River for now. This is the only point on the trail that you can see it. So I've come a long way, wouldn't you say? Wow, we've come a long way, haven't we? I'm on the final stretch, probably another mile or so of the steepest part. Here's the trail. I have no more water. I sent the rest of it down with a hiker. There's this French guy that I ran into. His knee was sore, and he was with 2 girls, and they were ahead of him. I passed them and waited, and I noticed they were all together again, but I don't think they had water, so I know I'll be okay, other than being out of breath. So I sent that down with them. A little excitement on the trail there. Wasn't much though. Once you get going, you get loosened up. It gets a little bit easier, but not much. All right, one last look. There's another fire. All right, there's the end. It's in sight. See the trail? The exit's up there somewhere. The whole last mile that I've walked and the whole rest of the way is just like this. These stairs. It's like the Stairmaster from hell with loose rocks on it. Whew. This is tough. This is really tough. There's my shadow. So close. Oh. Let's make it. I should be getting a medal for this. Oh. All right, this is the final switchback. We're gonna make it. And we did it. Well, I'm back. I am in bad pain. Like my shoulders here from carrying the backpack, that whatever that is between my, like right in the back, that is killing me. My feet hurt, and I am really, truly exhausted. So I can now, I had to find out for myself, but I can now say with confidence that one should not try to hike down a Phantom Ranch and back in one day. So, I mean, you could do it, but I'm glad I did it once, but I don't think I'll do it again. Who knows, maybe I will, but not for a long time.
Well, there you have it. It's absolutely possible to go to the bottom of the canyon and back up in a single day. I've actually done it 2 times in my life. That was the very first time. Now, I'm not saying I recommend doing it. It was physically exhausting and one of the more difficult things I've done in my life. And if you do attempt it, you're going to have rangers deterring you from going all the way down as you pass them on the trail. So, once again, just a disclaimer, I'm not saying you should go out there and do it, but it is absolutely possible, although very physically difficult. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, ring that notification bell to stay on top of whenever we release new adventures, which we're doing all of the time. Well, we're going to have more adventures coming at you right around the corner, so stay tuned to our channel, and we'll see you very soon.